5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delicious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's delightful, it's the loving.
The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, black's white today, and day's night today, and most guys today the women prize today. Silly gigolos. Although I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes.
When people ask me what I think of as musical theater, it's joy, in a word that's too succinct. But musical theater, at its best, has all the elements of all the arts. It has music, it has dance, ballet, show dance, tap dancing. It has great acting, it has great singing, it has great scenery, lighting effects. It is the conglomerate of the best of theater, I think. Musical theater, at its best, can gladden the heart, make the heart's toes tap, and can really bring people out of themselves. Or maybe the reverse, get them really back in touch with themselves. Civic Light Opera began in 1946 with performances in Pitt Stadium, outside. And the performances took place on the field. People sat in the stands at the mercy of the elements. Sometimes it rained, sometimes the wind would come up, and like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, the set would take off. But it was a very, popular kind of thing to do then, and still is. It was an event, it was a party. So we still, in all that time, we began as a popular art form, and we still are a popular art form. One of the two musical art forms that we export to the rest of the world. American jazz and the American musical comedy.
Stand aside.
No, man, indeed. I'm sure you'd make short work of any man. Those muscles, I can see them now rippling back and forth. Underneath your coat, just ripple, ripple, ripple. Back and forth. Ripple, ripple, ripple.
We do 6 shows in 6 weeks, which is an incredibly difficult schedule. And what that means is, obviously, that you're doing a show at night, performing it on stage, and during the daytime, rehearsing the show to come, which is sometimes confusing. Some of the actors will go on stage thinking, no, am I doing Anything Goes or Hello, Dolly?
Bon voyage, me bon voyage. I hate to say goodbye, sweetheart.
No, it's not Stiffness. This is 1934. It's not Dolly. Okay.
It's a real tough season here. You work week after week. While you're doing one show, you're rehearsing another show. And it's a great experience. You really learn and you experience all the different aspects of the theater. The tech is going on, and the next day you start rehearsal for a new show while you just open that show the night before. You work hard, and it's great.
7 and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, drop, back.
I think it's a miracle that it comes together every week. And it's not until the Sunday run-through and then Monday night that you actually see it all come together. And that in that 48 hours between Sunday and Tuesday night, that's when the production comes together. And it's amazing that it all comes together. The orchestra has 3 hours by themselves on Sunday morning, and then this afternoon you saw we have 3 hours with them, and that's it. And, sometimes if you don't get to something, you don't hear it until opening night. And, I think this is their cue to go back and start again.
It's like a funnel, you know. Here are the 6 weeks, and in back of it are months and months and months of this incredibly intense planning, getting the sets designed, the props built and bought, the lights designed, all the costumes organized, contracts negotiated with actors, agents, and so on. And a great deal happens in a very short period of time. We are considered nationally to be one of the best, if not the best, regional musical theater producers in the country. And one of the reasons for that is all of this effort that we go to. And I truly believe that it's we regional theaters, and it's my intention that we're at the hub of that group of regional theaters. It's going to be up to us to supply the country with new musical works. Broadway has abdicated, so we'll be happy to take the crown.
Your focus is on them.
Now they smile as we go gathering down the aisle. It's divine, dear.
It's divine, dear.
It's the wunderbar.
It's the victory.
It's the ballad. It's the winner. It's the voice. It's the lovely.
There is nothing like musical live theater. There is a very specific thing that happens when an audience is together in a room watching something together. It's a very different, qualitative, thrilling experience that you won't get sitting at home in your armchair.
Let yourself go, sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, delicious, delightful.